Hey there, welcome back to the OB podcast. Have you ever had one of those moments where you just look at your bank account and it's like, hey, I'm just here to remind you that you can't afford to breathe? What? Do I have to buy my bread? I mean, seriously, the cost of living is not about living anymore, is it? I think it's about surviving nowadays. This is March 2024, and I'm not talking about, dodging bears in the woods kind of survival. I'm talking about dodging creditors and inflation kind of survival. Are you running away from all those loan sharks? Pay their loans? I mean, let's just take a look at this dude talking about, not being able to run his air conditioner because it's gonna use up too much petrol.
Living is no longer about the cost of living. It's officially become the cost of survival.
Them prices again.
Cost of living is no longer about the cost of living. It's officially become the cost of survival. I can't even put the air conditioner on at a time like this because it's using petrol. I'm literally looking at my petrol tank and I'm watching the fuel go down. So people can say, yeah, but get like a larger car and fuel. I did. It's supposed to be the middle of winter. It's like 23 degrees. Like the sun is like, Gunjani. I put 1,300 bucks in my tank the other day and you know where it's gone? Nowhere slowly.
No.
47 rand for lemon creams. Are you just? I can't even go to the gym anymore because why? The only thing I'm cutting is my expenses. Thank you. And then Eskom comes along, they're like, how's it, bro? Yeah, Eskom, yeah, thanks. Yeah, look, we know you're dealing with a lot, inflation, corruption, everything, but we're also just going to complicate it furthermore by taking away your power. We're going to make sure it's during the prime time so that you really suffer and that the economy gets strapped even further. Oh, by the way, if you are interested in going off the grid altogether, we are going to probably introduce a 938 rand levy per month to solar powered users because that means that Eskom's going to lose out on even more money that they can fold into their pockets. So it's a huge crisis for us. Exposed. Why don't you just tax us for the air that we breathe? Tax us for looking at the moon at night because that's about the only fucking light that's on. I mean, honestly, eat me alive.
We are going to now implement a moon levy.
Keep going. I mean, the price of margarine. Can I just tell you something? It's only the beginning.
So I went to the gym, right? And I knew I needed to go grocery shopping. And so the perfect time to go grocery shopping is when my son is with his grandmother. Why? Because my son hates going grocery shopping. And when I tell y'all, I just spent $350 on groceries. Now, I'm one of them people who like to do big hauls because I hate going back and forth to the grocery shop. I don't know about y'all, but that's just how I do it. I have a son, I have a dog, right? And so after spending that amount of money, I don't care how much money I have in the bank. I hate the amount of money we spend on groceries. Ain't that right? Hate it, right, pup? So, thank you. I love you. Thank you for your support. So, to my friends, we got food at home. To my friends, we have liquor at home. To my son, McDonald's, what? We got nuggets at home. This shit is ghetto.
I just saw some
Whoa.
wicked prices on things that are bad, like wicked bad. Like 12 something for a case of pop. When did that happen? $6 for one tiny little watermelon.
Okay.
It actually says a mini watermelon. $10 for potatoes, $10 for this, $10 for that, $10 for a thing of strawberries, $9 for a thing of raspberries. The cheaper things in here are around me right now. The junk food.
Wow.
So right now we're living in a world where, like, just for me and my husband, we can't really afford to eat the whole foods. They'll go bad before we can fucking physically eat them all. They're super duper trying to freaking, like, poison us or kill us or something. I'm convinced of it at this point. Like, seriously. In my day, I'm still in my day. It's not back in my day. It's still my day. I've seen prices go up a lot. Like, a lot. I don't grocery shop a lot. I can hate it. My husband loves to come out, put his earbuds in, and go. It hasn't really hit me. But I've seen some things out here today, so I cannot believe that things are that expensive. I'm not talking like a couple of cent jumps. We're talking like $2 to $5 jumps. When you're a family of, say, 2 children and a mom and dad, and you're looking at buying vegetables, fruit, these kids eat a lot. don't know if you've babysat kids. I'm sure y'all got kids. But they go through snacks. Giving out a little pebble of grapes. Because a thing of grapes was $10. And they were moldy.
Whoa.
So I just don't understand how families are supposed to survive. Food banks are not going to be able to keep up. Inflation is really, really hurting Canadians. And the government has to do something better. This hasn't stopped. So I don't know what we can do, but keep doing whatever we can because we're all going to starve to death soon, or they're going to see people stealing groceries. Like, it's kind of cheaper to go get fast food right now than to buy groceries.
Law student Kalia Frost is down to one meal a day.
Got some bread and cheese in there, so it should last a couple more days, hopefully. People are going hungry. People are putting themselves in really risky situations because of this cost of living crisis.
And it's not just food.
I've heard people skipping out on car insurance or personal medication because they just simply cannot afford to live.
It's like exceeds my budget and it's keep exceeding and exceeding.
Student-run welfare programs are springing up all across the country, but they're struggling to meet demand.
I just got smacked so hard in the face by this cost of living crisis in Canada. You want to know how much that cost?
I mean, Canada, I think is the number one with this inflation thing. It's unbelievable over there. I got friends there. You don't want to hear their personal stories.
Me at my local co-op today, $50.38. What?
Somebody explain this. What?
Alright, man, I gotta talk to y'all about this because somebody gotta explain to me what is going on with the inflation nowadays. I just went to Subway, wanted to get a 12-inch footlong, right? Now, I haven't had Subway since high school. Back then when I used to eat it, that was when it was the $5 footlong. So I remember I would get my regular buffalo chicken with pepper jack toasted. I used to get chips, I used to get drinks, I used to get a cookie, all for like $8, $9 at absolute most, okay? Tell me why I go to Subway. I go in there, I just want the sandwich. Footlong, add my toppings. The woman goes and says $11.92, almost $12. That's $1 an inch. So then I looked a little confused and I think she kind of saw that. So I'm like, oh no, I don't want the meal. I just want the sandwich. She's like, I know, $11.92. At this point, I'm visibly looking like I'm like upset. I still paid, but I had a $10 bill. So I had to put that back in my pocket and pull up my card. $11.92, $12 for a sandwich, guys. And just the other day, I went to Walmart to buy a 60-count eggs, $25. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something's got to happen with this inflation. I can't go out to eat. I can't eat at the grocery store because everything is so expensive. And for being a bodybuilder who's got to eat like 4, 5, 6 times a day, bro, this is just getting out of hand. At this point, bro, I'm just going to stop eating and lose a bunch of weight because this is getting crazy.
Guys, are we really out here spending $8 on a 12-pack of Coke? I just had to buy some Cokes and Dr. Peppers for my salon, and it was literally $8 each. Excuse me? I was paying like $4 for those. Why are they double? Case of water, Ozarka, a case of 32 pack of water, $7.50. Guys, guys, how do they think we're gonna keep surviving like this? Are you kidding me? I can't even buy a case of water for under $8. Water, plain water. Like, thank you, Lord, that I don't have an addiction to Coke.
Hello, I just paid $10 for 4 limes and 3 lemons. So, I am realizing I have officially been priced out of garnishing a drink. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday. My husband just now found out about this.
We need eggs.
How much do they cost?
Get a full gallon.
He's sweating.
We really need to get.
He's saying like, honey, I need to check my bank account. I don't know I have this much in my card.
Like cows and chickens. Are you serious?
I've always told you I wanted to live on a farm.
Yeah, well, you're gonna. $8 for styrofoam that I'm just gonna throw away.
Yep.
We washing these.
What?
Are they normally that much?
Yes, they are.
Must be a price to be healthy.
I can bet you he's not been to the groceries for a very long time. A minimum of, I would say, 5 to 7 years, I would say.
How come the world wants you to eat healthier, but they charge out the yin yang for healthy food? I'm just gonna be all fat and sassy. Even the ramen has went up. Back in the day, you get a good pack of ramen for $1. But we're gonna have to go to this. You're gonna have to breastfeed our child till he's 18. Family size?
No, we get the little one.
Did you get that? That you're gonna have to breastfeed a child till he's 18.
Cheaper.
I mean, it's serious stuff, but I mean, let's just find some humor in this, you know?
Oh, yeah. What was I thinking?
Can't wait. Can't wait for the total. He's sweating. Is it?
Is that how much it usually is? Like, I'm doing the math in my head, and I just don't see how this is possible. God is working miracles through our bank account right now for us to be able to eat. That's the only explanation.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's really, really ridiculous. And we got off out here talking about, you know, groceries like they are some kind of, they are the grocery stores, like, I don't know, planning a heist or something. I mean, if you missed it, the $300 for grilled cheese ingredients, you gotta be kidding me, right? You know, that's not a grocery bill, I'll say. That's some kind of a down payment on a car. And don't even get me started on this. No, Subway, about $1 per inch. Last time I checked, it was around, you know, $5, not 12. That's more than 100% inflation. So it's like, how are we supposed to survive when basic necessities are priced like luxury items? Watermelons for $6, limes and lemon for 10. I mean, I guess we just have to start growing our own food and raising chicken in the backyards. And like he said, our wives will start breastfeeding our kids until they are 18. I must say, because apparently that's the only way we're going to afford to survive or to eat. But seriously, this whole inflation thing, you know, this is March 2024. It's not just a joke anymore. I mean, people are skipping meals, risking their health, all because they can't afford the basics. It's like the cost of living crisis has just turned into this full-blown nightmare. And if something doesn't change soon, I don't know how we're going to make it through. But courage, brother. Do not stumble. We'll be getting there. Things will get better. They say it gets worse before it gets better. Thanks for tuning in to the OB Podcast. Hit that subscribe button for more, and I'll keep on bringing you all these clips. Some may be serious, some may be hilarious, but it's all part of it to get by these difficult times. So stay tuned. Cheers.